Hello everyone and welcome back. I have a very fun day ahead of me and I thought it'd be a perfect day to do a wear test of the new Glossier Stretch Foundation. This isn't going to be my first time trying this product. I wore it yesterday and I have some thoughts. So before we get into today's video, I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So let's have a quick chat about this foundation. It's described as a hydrating gel cream foundation that nourishes skin for buildable light to medium coverage with a natural to you finish. I purchased the shade Light 2, and like I mentioned, it's not going to be my first time trying this foundation. I wore it all day yesterday and I'm actually very impressed with it. It lasted really well on my oily skin, and I took some clips yesterday, so I'll show you what it looked like freshly applied, when I had my makeup done for the day, and then I'll show you after I wore it for 9 hours. I just took one pump on my palette here and I'm going to apply it like I usually do. I'm not going to be using any primer, just so you can see what this foundation does on its own. I was expecting this product to be very liquidy. It actually has like a thicker whipped gel feel. I can't think of another foundation that has this texture in my collection. I'm using one of my BK Beauty 101 brushes to apply this today, and then I'm going to go over everything with a sponge just to remove excess and any leftover brush strokes. I shade matched myself online, and I gotta say, I did pretty good. I haven't been enticed by a Glossier product in a while, but I immediately purchased this one. I could not wait to try it, because usually Glossier products are very natural and see-through, so I was excited to see that they came out with something with a bit more coverage and oomph. And you can see it does have a good amount of coverage, but it still looks really natural. Something that I noticed yesterday is how seamless it looked. Like, it almost looked like it melted into my skin and then it made it look like it was my skin. It was really nice, especially because I've been having a lot of issues with my foundation lately. A lot of them have been looking like they're sitting on top of my skin, or they look dry, or just obvious that it is a layer foundation. This one looked super, super melted in, and I love that. You can probably tell I'm very excited for my day. I'm going to have a beautiful day with my best friends. One of my best friends came down from Calgary so we could have our annual pumpkin painting night. As you can see, I took them out already. So this was my 2021 pumpkin. It's so cute. And then this is my 2022 pumpkin with little kitties this time. I don't know what I'm going to do to my pumpkin today, but I'll probably insert a clip. So cute. But we're going to do the pumpkin painting later tonight, but we have a full itinerary for the day. We're going to do a nice fall walk with a nice fall drink, and then we're going to go have a really nice Italian dinner together. So it's going to be a day of fun. As you can see, I have my best earrings already on, and these new special earrings, because one of my friends got engaged in August, and we've been lifelong friends. She's also my cousin, and she asked me to be her maid of honor yesterday. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to talk about it without having tears, but I'll show you the cutest thing she made. She made this gorgeous book filled with photos from throughout our lives together, from when we're super baby. Like, so cute. These are some of my top favorite photos of my life. Like, they're so adorable. Just very growing up in Canada vibes, the hockey and the snow and the fields. Then us in our teenage years. I cannot with the cuteness. I'm going to be doing her engagement photo makeup as well as her wedding makeup, and I'm going to ask her if I could film it, because I think that'd be really fun. But getting back to the foundation, sorry, I have so many exciting things happening today. This is what the foundation looks like, freshly applied. Isn't it gorgeous? I was worried by the name Stretch Foundation because I do not like the Stretch concealer. I find it to be way too heavy and creasy and glowy, but this one has such a stunning finish. This is like my desired finish, where it looks not greasy but still very healthy and glow-giving. And you can see it just lays on my skin really nicely. My mouth area down here has been crazy dry, but it just lays on top of it very nicely. It corrected all of my minor redness and my discoloration, but it still looks like my skin. So this is kind of like my desired base. I was going to stop there and show you guys what my finished look looks like, but let's just turn it into a little bit of a get ready with me, why not? I'm now going to go in with my HD Skin Concealer from Makeup Forever. I wore this one yesterday with this foundation and I thought it was a really good pair because this one has a light to medium buildable coverage, so it just looked very seamless. And I've been really liking this concealer. At first I was like, I think it's going to be a little bit too light coverage for me, but I'm liking it more and more. And I'm using the shade 1.4Y. And to set my under eyes, I'm using the loose powder from Huda Beauty in the shade Cupcake. And I'm using my little powder puff from Huda Beauty as well. I feel so tired. My eyes still look puffy. I wake up with puffy eyes every day, but today's a little extra. I had just weird ass dreams all night, and I don't think I was well rested at all. I feel not real today. To bronze and contour, I'm going to be using my Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Light Medium. And I'm going to blend that out using my Moda blending fan brush. And I've been loving this again, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I'm using the shade 2.5. And I like to apply it in a C, like this. C for Charlotte. I'm just kidding. I just like the look of it highlighting my outer corner here and it following through like this. It just looks really pretty in natural lighting. I want kind of a light pinky blush. I'm going to go for Hope from Rare Beauty. This is the only Rare Beauty blush that I actually apply directly to my face and not my palm first. It's the only one I find to be more manageable in pigmentation. It doesn't get out of hand. I think I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm kind of tired of putting blush on my nose. But now I'm going to take a moment to do my brows and prime my lid, so please enjoy the brow intermission. And I am going to mention I'm not going to set the center of my face today. I just want to let the foundation do its thing so we can see what it does. Okay, so now for my eyes, I'm going to be using my Napping Cheese palette from Clio, which is the cute kitty palette. I actually love this one to bits. I'm starting with this shade right here that has a kitten paw. This is very light. It's just mostly setting my eyeshadow primer for a nice slick area to work off. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here with the little cheese, putting that in my crease, and I'm using this Refer 16 brush. Now I'm going to switch over to this brush. This is a BK Beauty 203, so it's like a flat brush, and I'm using the darkest shade in the palette right here. And I'm just going to press this all over my lid. I'm going to take this funky brush from Melt Cosmetics. It's a round, detail, wide 27 brush. It's kind of weird, but I've been liking it to do under eye work. So I'm just going to, I guess not today. That's not what usually happens. I just took up too much pigment from that. Hold on a second. I just took this small Refer 13 brush with the first shade that we went in with the crease, that super soft one, just to kind of mute that out. And here's the eye look I'm doing today, just a super soft, kind of boring eye, but it's cute. I wanted it to be very lash focused. I just put on some of my mascara, and of course I used my Clio one. So now I'm just going to do some little details. I feel like I want an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to just add some of the Rare Beauty highlighter in Exhilarate. It's one of my go-tos for an inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to add my little marks with Freck. I'm trying to decide if I want to add this. I think I do. This is the Kaleidos Mono Blush in the shade Hot Shot. This is one of the colors I have not tried yet on my cheek. It's time for lips. So I'm going to line my lip with my Jones Road lip pencil in the shade Nudist. It's a nice little brown. But now I don't know what to do for my lip color. That's the only issue. I'm going to go for one of my older favorites, the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain in the shade Power Mauves. Perfect for today. I love that. And here's an up-close shot of my makeup for today. I just love how fresh my skin looks. This foundation is doing a fantastic job at making my skin look amazing, even though it's not in the most amazing condition right now. So fresh, so dewy, but not dewy to the point I'm greasy. It just looks healthy. But my skin just looks incredible. If this foundation wears as well as it did yesterday, it's getting my stamp of approval. And if it does, I see myself gravitating towards this foundation all the time. I really hope this foundation becomes a new go-to. It just checks all of my boxes for my perfect base. So I think that's all I have to say right now. I'll check up with you guys a few times throughout the day today, so I'll see you then. Hi, I'm popping in to do my first check-in for the day. We just got home from our walk. It's now 4:30 and I was done my makeup at 11:30. So it's been on for quite a while and it is so smoky today. It wasn't smoky this morning, but it just rolled in while we were on our walk. It was insane. We also did a huge flight of stairs. So this makeup look has so far lived through smoke and sweat and it's looking pretty good. Like, look how amazing this foundation is lasting. It's looking a little funny around my September rash. That's just because it's super textured, but everywhere else it looks super seamless and amazing. I'll bring you in as close as I can and I won't move. I'm now going to do a nice little outfit change and we're going to go out for dinner. Hello again, this is my final check-in. My makeup has been on for 12 hours. It's 11:30 now, it's wash face time. We finished painting our pumpkins, they're so cute. I'll put a little clip of our pumpkins from this year. But anyways, here is the makeup. It's looking, you know, a little worse for wear, but it lasted pretty well. I am so impressed with this foundation. It's still intact. It's looking a little rough in some areas. We did go to the dollar store and I did try on some of the Halloween masks because I had a few Long Island iced teas. I usually don't put that stuff on my face, but anyways. But here's a final look at my foundation. I'm for sure giving it my thumbs up. It's very, very impressive and I can't wait to use it tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on my thoughts on this foundation throughout the month, but of course you can see my final thoughts in my upcoming roundup. But that's going to be all from me. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll have everything I used linked and listed in the description down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!